Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cram Jam. My name is Jack, also known as Peebus.
My name is Chris, also known as Erikai.
My name is Marcus, also known as Goon Guy.
I'm impressed, and my name is Anthony.
Shut up, Jack stuttered. Jack fucking stuttered.
Jack
He's a fucking
stuttered.
loser.
Jack is the first.
Jack is
the
the
first
fucking
time
loser.
Jack fucked up.
Why
Jack,
are we bringing me into this? What did I
because
do?
you fucked up. You stuttered. You
I never said I didn't fuck up. I don't know what happened. I have to be
But let's talk
involved.
about the better thing here. Marcus actually said his fucking name.
Woo!
It went smoothly. We
Anthony,
did it.
Can we get the studio audience to applaud, please?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Audience. Hello.
I'm waiting for your.
Are you there?
For your thing, Chris. There it is. Yeah.
Oh,
we're
thank
hilarious.
you. Wow. No, shut up.
fuck
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Okay. Hope
Anyways.
that showed up on your. I hope that
Oh,
showed
no,
up on
yes,
your audio.
Of course it did. Oh yeah, it did. Don't worry, I made sure of that.
All right. So yeah, today we are talking about what are we talking about, Chris?
Today, our topic is a little bit different than our other ones. So today, I brought this idea to everyone. I said, hey, guys, I want you all to come up with some weird hypothetical situations. We're going to do some goofy hypotheticals today, and we're going to discuss them. So I had the class all do their homework and get us one or more hypotheticals for us to start talking about. And this was inspired by another channel that does this frequently, OniNG, if anyone knows them, shout out to him. And so we're one of the hypotheticals that inspired this. A classic one is the hypothetical of if you had a tiny, small clone of Hitler, would you torture it? If you had this tiny little clone, you could do whatever you want with it. Would you torture it?
Yeah. The answer is
would?
yes.
You
There
would
is a
torture
correct answer, and it's yes.
Oh.
Of course you would. What would
Yeah.
you do to it?
Well, I mean, it's a clone, though.
So
No,
what?
see,
It's
that's
not
the. Okay,
So it's
and
not a
Jack,
real person.
So Jack and other people that are not familiar with this bit that Oni has, that's why this is such a famous hypothetical in like the Let's Play community, because that was like the whole point of the argument is like the obvious answer is yes, but they wanted to play his like friends wanted to play devil's advocate, and he was like, well, no, it's not a real clone. You're not torturing real Hitler. You're torturing like a clone of Hitler.
Why should I give a fuck? It's a clone. It's not a real person either.
I mean, and I agree, because it's fucking.
Yeah.
It's still a bad person. Like I
Exactly.
could fucking
if it's,
people are
and
evil.
if it is a perfect clone of Hitler, then he's still Hitler. He has
Yeah.
the same thoughts
I just
and
wanna say-
insane ideas.
On this channel, we support Chris O'Neill and his statement that he would torture tiny Hitler.
Yeah, everyone
So-
was just being like intentionally dense, and I get that's funny.
It's the
but
bit.
they were just like he was like, yeah, no, he has all the same thoughts, and like that's a clone.
I don't know. Actually, I don't think it was all a bit, because that they brought back that same hypothetical, and they were just they had talked about it off camera, and they brought it on camera because they were mad about it.
Yeah.
So like that one's one that has actually persisted throughout some time, and it's just so that's the kind of idea we're going for with these hypotheticals, just more ridiculous, bizarre, goofy stuff. So do you guys want me to start, or Jack, do you want to start, because you
Hold
usually
on.
start us off on these?
I want to add on to the clone.
Oh wait, yeah, you haven't
Oh,
spoken.
we're not done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't said anything all game. So anyways, clone. I was thinking that I actually know about this. Clones have human rights. Since 2006, not even the UN, but just internationally, clones have rights. Once they are a human, and they have human rights.
Okay.
So with that being said, torture Hitler.
Okay,
Gotcha.
but if he was cloned on American soil, that means Hitler's an American citizen. Imagine going to
Even
court
better.
for torturing tiny
Clone
clone
Hitler.
Hitler.
Also, why is he tiny?
Because that he can't.
Because
You
it's
can't
easier
really
to-
do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's easier to torture.
You have all the power. That's
you-
it's
All right,
seeing whether or not you take advantage of
Maybe this
that.
is fucked up. Maybe this is
Exactly,
kinda
exactly. It is a little bit fucked up. It is still a little bit fucked up. The fact
That's
that
what-
you went,
that's
it's
the
an
problem.
An eye
obvious
for an eye.
answer.
Okay, but like, would you like fuck with him? Like, ooh, you little Jew hater, and you like push
there's a
him around
lot.
with your fucking index finger.
I'd like hang him upside down.
Flick him.
You hang him up on the wall.
How big are we talking?
I'm talking like, I think I've always thought of
Not
him
even
like
a foot.
not even a foot, like 6 inches tall.
Yeah, that's
Really?
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 inches
Oh
tall.
God, I was picturing like a pygmy sized.
No. Like
Oh.
we're talking tiny Hitler.
Okay, then that's not a human. Fuck that. That's stupid. That's an action figure.
Ah, yes, Hitler the action figure.
It's like talking
Okay,
about
listen.
the moral dilemma of taking the arms off of your GI Joe. Who gives a shit?
Yes.
Who would even know that you have him?
There are Hitler action figures. I just
Are you
googled it.
Are you kidding me?
Why?
I would tell all my friends. You wouldn't tell your friends that you had a fucking clone of Hitler and he was fucking tiny?
Yeah.
Well, if I were brutally torturing him, then of course not.
Now, wait, we've
don't
talked
know.
about brutally. Like, now, what about, like, other forms of torture? Like, you could just get tiny little, like, you could dress him up and just shame him and, like, show him off to people and be like,
Dress
haha,
him
look
up?
at this dumbass. He's not, like, in stupid
You
costumes
know what I would
and just,
do?
like,
You know what I would do? I would put him in a to scale version of Auschwitz, and I would torture him the same way that the prisoners of Auschwitz would have been tortured.
That is smart. Well, I'd put him in a cowboy outfit, but I totally also agree with you.
I was going to say,
I mean, he could be wearing a cowboy outfit too.
I'd give him the Pinocchio treatment where I tie strings to him and I make him act like a puppet.
Oh God, that's horrible. That's somehow worse.
Not worse than killing 6 million Jews, though.
That's true. There's
Yeah.
nothing worse, really.
Yeah,
Speaking-
it's hard
I
to
could make a-
get worse than that.
Speaking
I
of worse things, let's move on to a different topic.
Please. Why don't we hear from Marcus? Actually.
Mine's not a wacky one. It's something that I was thinking about earlier today. Or not today, but like a few days ago, because I put it on like my Instagram story about like,
Oh yeah, I saw this.
yeah. I thought it was a really thought-provoking hypothetical, but I'm in this dilemma, right? Because I have to go do a job where I have to listen to pop music that I don't particularly like. Most of the songs suck. For like a long time, like extended amounts of time, because I'm dealing with like middle schoolers. And then the job after that is I have to work possibly at a Tex-Mex restaurant where they play a lot of country music. So it made me think, what is worse? Listening for an entire day, a playlist of an entire day, country music that you've never listened to before.
Oh, no.
And it's not good country music, right? It's not like Big Iron. If you don't like fucking Big Iron, I'm gonna fucking kill you, because that is an amazing song. Like
Yeah,
country
it's
music,
not like old timey country music,
Big Iron on
like Big
his
Iron
wheel.
or, I think it's Hello Mary Sue or something like that.
yeah.
But, or
stuff
like
is-
A Devil Went Down to Georgia. Like that's
Exactly.
Those are
Classic
all
country
really
music
good.
is good
I
because
fuck
it's
with
more
that
on the
heavy.
side of more on the side of blues. Modern country music is more on the side of explosive diarrhea,
Trash.
but in audio format.
Yeah, it's just Republican
Absolutely.
ASMR, basically.
Oh, that is
not
the best
good.
thing
I
I've
would
ever
love to
heard.
post like a 10-hour video on YouTube that's called Republican ASMR, and
And it's just country music.
And
You
really shitty country
absolutely
music.
should.
Yeah,
That's funny.
but it's not okay. So you have that. It's country music that you've never listened to. You don't know a word to any of these songs, and they're not good, mind you. They're okay. Let's say they're like subpar. Like you would never listen to this on your own, and if you heard it at a party, you're like, what the fuck is going on? But like it's not like terrible, but again, you still do not like it. You give it like a 3 out of 10. So
Yeah.
you'd rather have that, but listen to all new songs for 24 hours, right? Or you have to listen to a 1-hour playlist on repeat for 24 hours filled with pop music that you also don't particularly like music that you've listened to before many a times, like Party in the USA, Imagine Dragons, that one song that's like, when you close your eyes, oh, yeah, oh.
Pompeii by Bastille.
Yes, that. Like, songs like that were on the radio that sucked, and you don't not like it, but you have to listen to it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The three examples you gave are examples that I kind of fuck with.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't mind Party in the USA. I like some Imagine Dragons songs. I like Pompeii by Bastille.
Yeah, I like Pompeii.
Listen, okay. Think of that, but like the songs that you do not like, obviously.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, there's no scenario that you're going to put me in that I won't choose the other option if the first one is country music. There's nothing.
Yeah.
If you said,
valid.
Yeah, if you said we're going to cut your balls off and sew them back on every single day of your life, or you listen to country music for an hour, I'd rather take the balls.
Okay.
I hate country music so much.
So for you at home, if you guys have a tiny clone of Jack and you want to torture him, just play country music.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that I'm tiny.
Yeah.
That's fucking okay. And the thing is, yes, I also like Party in the USA. Right now, it's on my shit list because when I went to, like, basically my job is like a tour guide at a place that is famous, and I listened because it was like a fake trip. It was to get us in the mindset of going on the trip and being a tour guide. I listened to that song possibly like 10 times in the same hour because it was a short playlist. So I listened to that song over again, and I was like, I'm fucking going insane. And it's more of a, I think it's really interesting because like I also want to gauge, like, this is more of like a really deep question when you think about it, because like, are you more uncomfortable with the familiar irritation, or are you more comfortable with the unfamiliar irritation? And I know for a fact that I am more comfortable with the unfamiliar, because at least I'm like, it's not ruined. The music are not like. What happened?
It sucks. Country music sucks.
Jack is just mourning your choice.
Disappointed. I'm so disappointed in
Jack,
you.
I like Party in the USA.
agree.
I don't want to not like it anymore because I keep fucking listening to it. I'm going to hate it. I'd rather hate music that I already hate than hate music that I once loved.
Jack sounded more disappointed in you in that moment than he did when I told him I started watching anime. I'm not gonna lie.
I am. Oh my god! If you had to
I'm
tell
not
me
gonna lie.
again, I'm telling you, if you, no matter what, if you said you have to watch anime every single day of your life or listen to country music, I'm watching anime.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate country music. I hate it.
Dear God.
Anthony, what did you say?
I would pick the songs I already know. Fuck country music.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Honestly, I can listen to the same songs every day and be fine. I mean, I did at Chipotle. I did that at the chip place that I worked at.
Chip.
Yeah, y'all at home can guess at what that place is. But the chip place that I worked at with two of these gentlemen here.
Chips are us.
Chips are us, yeah. Our favorite restaurant, Chips R Us. When we worked there, it was always the same fucking like songs every single day, and half of them I hated. And there was one, it just it was one of those songs that didn't really have, like, its chorus wasn't really lyrics. Its chorus was more of just sounds, and so it was just, hey, do boy, every time for the chorus, and it was just like, I want to die. I want to no longer hear this.
I want to point out, that song specifically would only come on when nobody was in the restaurant for me.
Yes.
And I always felt like I was lucid dreaming. It
Yes.
felt like I was tripping so fucking hard whenever that song came on. I thought I was losing my shit.
I love that you knew exactly what song I meant by "Hey, Jojo Boya." That's not. By the way, that's not at all what this, like, any of the song sounds like. But he knew exactly what I meant. It's
And see,
so
that's
awful.
that's the issue. Is like, I'd rather be conscious and like be like, okay, I fucking hate this shit. I hate this country music, rather than be like in this lucid state where like I feel like I'm in limbo because I'm listening to the same fucking song that normal people usually usually like, and they're like they will put it on at like a party. They will you will not be caught dead at a party where they put on country music, because I'm out of there, because normal people don't fuck with that. But normal people fuck with pop music, and I have to live in a reality where I dislike something that people like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, see, here's the thing. I feel like after you hear the country music for a solid period of time, you'd realize that it's the same few country songs too. You just didn't know them yet. And then you'd be hearing the same few country songs over and over again, which instead of hearing the same few pop songs over and over again, which I would argue is always worse. So, yeah.
I don't think country songs are very memorable, though.
Yeah, but if you had to hear the same ones over and over again, because I feel like a lot of pop songs aren't very memorable either.
There's one country song I will never learn the name to. I think it's called "Take Your Time," but I don't know. I don't care. But it's mostly just
don't
talking.
Care or anything.
It's mostly just talking. The only reason I know any country songs is because of my sister. I know she listens to this, and I know that almost every time I mention her, I'm making fun of something she likes. But I'm fine with it. So, it's mostly just like this guy's just talking, and then every once in a while he'll just sing the last sentence of a verse. And it's so bad.
What was that movie with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga?
Oh, fucking Stars Born.
Could you imagine if that's how they sang?
If that's what a musical was, it's just almost entirely talking, and then every once in a while they sing one sentence. There's no actual songs.
Oh, that'd be fucking awful.
Okay, let's move on to the next.
All right.
Anthony.
No, Chris.
Oh, me?
Yeah, sure.
All right, then.
All right. I heard him say Chris.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a couple here, but actually, Jack, this is going to be targeted at you. So would you rather have one about Jasper or one about the place that you work at, Barks and Nabble?
Jasper's my dog, for everybody who doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Why?
No, just choose one. Choose one.
I hope the Jasper one is funnier.
Choose one.
Okay, is that you choosing the Jasper one?
Yes.
All right. So, Jack, you wake up in the middle of the night, right, to go take your classic 3 a.m. pee. And you get up, you go to the bathroom, and as you open your door, and you see Jasper sitting at your desk, with his paw on like the mouse and his other paw at the keyboard. And as soon as he sees you, he puts his paws down and just sits like a just normal dog, and just is like, just sitting there and just stares. And you kind of like, oh, maybe I'm tired, I'm just kind of seeing things. So you go to the bathroom, and as you come out of the bathroom afterwards, you see Jasper's still at your desk, and kind of like the chair's kind of turning a little bit once you come out, like he had moved quickly. So you go and you walk over to see what see what's on your computer, because your computer's on, which it wasn't on before, and he's posting on Reddit on an incel forum. And you're like, well, wait a second. But you're like, maybe I don't know what's going on. Maybe something's happening. I'm just gonna go back to bed, right? So you go back to bed. All right. Now
this is incredibly elaborate. I
didn't know what in the fuck?
For the next few nights. So now, okay. Well, what would you do in this situation, though? Here, we'll just go with that.
The question is, what do I do?
Yeah, what do you do? You see, Jasper's apparently been posting on Reddit. Apparently, Jasper's a Redditor. In the dead of night.
What does that mean? What do I do?
Do you disown him?
What? It's a dog.
What would you do, Chris? What would you do?
Yeah, tell me what you would do first.
I don't have Jasper, so I couldn't tell you. Anyways,
a
couple nights later. So this continues every night. Stuff like this continues every night. And a couple nights later, you're getting home late, actually, and you're the only one getting home at this point.
This is the dumbest hypothetical.
Stop talking right now. Do you have all of this written down?
Yes, he does.
No, I have the basic idea of this written down.
It sounds like you're reading this whole thing from a script.
I have thought about this. I spent a while coming up with these today.
Before today?
No. when I came up with the idea. After I said the
You
idea, and you
just
were
had
like,
this.
yeah. And I was like, all right, time to get going. I had a good bit of time at work today where nothing was happening, so I sat down and
Apparently.
came up with these. And then, so you end up opening the door, and Jasper's there, but you see an arm slipping into his back.
What the
As-
fuck does
as
that
you go.
mean?
Turns out Jasper has actually been a man hiding inside of a dog suit, pretending to be your dog this whole time.
Jack, what would you do if your
would
dog
you
was
do?
Five Nights with Freddy's, and then there was a pizza, and then there was a phone number that you had to call, and then you got to keep checking the lights, and then you only had 6 nights, and then you got a battery.
There's way too much going on
This
for
is
me to
the mo-
simply
This is
shut
the
up.
most
There's- shut up.
elaborate. This is
Shut
the most elaborate one.
There's simply too much happening in this scenario for me to simply answer, what do you do?
What do you do?
There's
think
many
it's
other
very-
levels.
I think it's very simple.
So, is this 2 parts, or is the whole thing that he's just been a
So,
person?
chapter 2.
No,
So that
he-
you realize that he's a man.
Yeah, Marcus, you take it away.
You realize that he's a man, and then he goes down and he on your floor and says,
Never mind,
"Bro."
Marcus, don't take it away.
I regretted my decision.
Marcus was clearly not equipped for that.
The
Uh,
improver.
Oh my god.
so, what do you do?
I don't know.
Do you?
I don't
do
want
you-
to say I'll kill him.
What? Why would you immediately go to killing him?
He said he doesn't want to say that.
Oh, yeah, but why did his brain immediately go to killing a man?
Because there's would you okay, you listen to me. You wake up in the middle of the night, there's some random person in your
He's
room
not a random
without the
person,
dog.
he's
Shut up.
Jasper.
Shut up. Without the dog situation, there's just a random person in your room on your computer posting on incel forums. Do you not think I need to kill this guy?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a no-brainer.
Now how about this? He's your dog. So now what do you do, Christian?
Well, I mean, at that point, there's a lot of questions you have there,
I don't
such
want to
as
talk to this thing.
what women have rejected a dog?
Why is
and
that
what-
my first
and
question?
what-
No, that's not my first
What?
question.
If he's on an incel forum,
Please
Who
take that out of
cares?
context.
But is he a dog or is he a person?
well, I mean,
thought the
obviously
He's a
he's
person,
a person.
pretending to be a dog.
I thought the incel forum was about Jack.
No,
do
yeah,
with
that was
me?
just Jack. That was just he was looking at Jack's Reddit history.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I thought the dog was writing about Jack.
Oh, okay. He's posting on I hate dogs or whatever that is.
I hate this question so much.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
I really
Fine.
wish I had heard the Barnes & Noble one.
Well, do you want the Barnes & Noble one instead? It's much simpler.
So
No,
it's,
Anthony,
it's
what's yours?
It's 8 p.m. and then at Barnes and Noble, all the books start turning into people, and then they start coming after
And they start screaming about the women that have rejected them.
Oh boy. You're gonna regret this. So you have Christian's Barnes and
You're
Noble
gonna regret
or mine.
this.
Which one do you want?
He just says real quick, just the
Marcus,
statement.
why don't
You're
you
gonna
pick?
regret this.
Marcus, you pick. Do we want you want to hear Christian's thing about Barnes & Noble or Anthony's thing about whatever?
you. Chris, how long is
Oh, this one's shorter. I mean, I can make it longer. See, the other
No.
the
Don't
other
make it
prompt
longer,
was
for the love of
literally
God.
one sentence.
If you ever find yourself thinking, should I make this shorter or longer? Pick shorter.
I say, okay, if it is brief and you promise that it's brief,
Good.
I would like to
Anthony
hear Chris.
Anthony, go first. I say.
okay, let's do that.
We have an
Please.
hour podcast here. You know.
Okay. I'll go
And we're
first.
running out of time already somehow.
All right, guys. So, would you rather? Would you rather have sex with your mom and your girlfriend's body,
no.
or have sex with your girlfriend and your mom's body?
What? Wait, whoa, hold on. Say that again.
Would you rather have sex with your mom in your girlfriend's body, or have sex with your girlfriend in your mom's body?
Before anybody answers, I want to say I've heard this question before because it was asked on a bus that was taking us to a marching band performance.
Yeah, this sounds like
Hey, what did you choose?
this. I say the latter because
I
I don't have to
don't.
look. I don't have to look at my mom's body. I can just fuck my girlfriend.
Really? So you'd pick looks over personality? What the fuck's wrong with you?
What
pick
kind of bullshit
I-
roundabout
the-
explanation
I
is
pick,
that?
I pick less incest than more incest. What are you talking about?
I would go with the one I'm not genetically related to.
Yes, because I'm
but it's their
fucking my
personality.
girl. I'm fucking my girlfriend, and I
Alright.
can just blind myself and not think about how I'm in my mom's body.
No,
No, you're not
You're
in your
fucking your
mom's
mom's body, but it's your girlfriend's personality, or vice versa.
Whoa! This changes everything. now.
Yeah. Wait.
Sorry. I should have stated that better. So, either have sex with your girlfriend who is in your mom's body, or have sex with your mom who is in your girlfriend's body.
This sucks so much more.
Yeah, it's an awful situation either way. I still stand by. I would go with the one I'm not genetically related to.
All right.
I-
How about this one, guys? Would you rather have sex with your dad who's in your mom's body?
Or your mom
Who's in your dad's body?
I have never and will never answer this question because there is no good answer.
It's a lose-lose, no matter what you do.
lose.
It's a lose-lose.
I will immediately talk bad
It's the
about
same thing. Okay, in my opinion, it is the same thing.
Yeah,
It is quite literally such a perfect analogy or perfect hypothetical that it is quite literally the same thing. You get the same result either way. The fucking looks, because you're gonna be thinking about your mom when you're fucking your mom in your girlfriend's body, and you're gonna be thinking about your mom when you're fucking your mom in your girlfriend's body. I said the same thing, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
I hate that. Oh my god. What's the Barnes and Noble thing?
So, Jack, you're working your shift, right?
I like how
you
nobody
target both of
answers
these at
these
me?
fucking questions.
I told you these were both. I have other ones, but
Well, they just genuinely have no answer.
no. Okay.
Yeah, mine was not supposed to be answered. If you answer, you lose. That's the point of it.
You win by keeping your mouth shut.
So you're at Barnes and Noble, right? And it's a slow day, and all of a sudden, who walks through the door? But Weird Al Yankovic. A good man, a great man, right? Everyone
But he's in
loves this
Jasper's
man.
body.
No. He's just Weird Al. He's just normal Weird Al today.
Okay.
And he comes up and he starts looking through the store and he can't really find. It seems like he can't find what he's looking for. And so you go up to him and you're like kind of nervous. You're like, "Hey, pleasure to meet you, sir. Do you need help looking for something?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm looking for this book." And you're like, "Well, you're in the right place, thankfully."
you picked the right store, sir.
Yeah. And you're like, "Well, what book is it?" And he's like, "Well, the title it's called A Modest Proposal. It's by Jonathan Swift. It's an essay." And you're like, "Oh, well, what's it about?" Now, do any of you guys know what Modest Proposal is about?
I am reading it right now.
No.
The summary for it says a modest proposal for preventing the children of poor people from being a burden to their parents or country.
What?
What do you mean?
The,
what do you
the
mean,
essay
what? It's a
suggests
modest
that the
proposal.
impoverished Irish might ease their economic troubles by selling their children as food to rich gentlemen and ladies. So this is what Weird Al's looking
As
for.
food?
This is what Weird Al's looking for, and you're just like, okay. I mean, and you're like, well, what do you want it for? And he's like, it's just for a friend. And you were like, maybe he's looking for research, but his response after you ask him what he wants it for, it's just too sus. What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah, he's asking you for help looking for this book, but
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Weird Al's going to be eating any poor people.
I mean, which you wouldn't think that, but his response when you're asking what he, like, hey,
Yeah.
you just like, you're just like, hey, what do you want it for? And he's like, I mean, hey, it's for a friend. You don't need to ask it. What are you asking my business?
I'd sell it to him. It's my job. I'd take him to
okay.
it. I can't just be like, sorry, Weird Al, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave for wanting to purchase a book that we have.
Sorry,
And then I'd
ask you to
and then
leave
I
for
would
wanting to
proceed.
eat children.
Yeah, and then I'd proceed to tell everybody that I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That Weird Al eats kids. Is that what you tell
Yes.
people?
Yeah, that's exactly what I tell him.
And Jack met Weird Al.
Yeah,
That's
I met
awesome.
Weird Al Yankovic, more importantly.
I met
So
Weird Al
what, he eats
Yankovic.
kids?
He eats kids, but I mean, it was pretty cool still.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Anyways,
Do you have another one, Jack?
another what?
Hypothetical.
I haven't given any.
Yeah, Jack,
Okay.
what's yours?
Yeah, I have a couple. Here's a quick one. This is my favorite one out of any of them. Would you rather fight a bee that's the size of a bear, or 100 bee-sized bears?
100 B-size bears.
Absolutely.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's easier.
A bee that's the size of a bear, any day.
Thank you.
It can't fly, and it has only a stinger. That's its main attack.
Yep.
That thing
it
can't
would
do
be
shit.
It would be fun though. I'd say like if I had a group of friends, I would love to like fucking.
See, I wouldn't want to fight the bears. I would want to bottle them up, keep them as
Yeah.
pets.
Yeah.
They're tiny little bears.
That'd be cute.
Also,
Yeah,
they can,
make a
like
little
the
forest
bears
for
can't
them.
fly, so they're just crawling
Yeah, they're
on
just
the ground
regular
at you.
bears. So that'd be a cowardice fight.
Yeah,
That would
You know,
be
you're
good
just
insight.
you're just stomping bears.
yeah.
Well,
just stomping bears.
I get because these fucking questions where it's like, would you rather fuck 100 dick-sized penises or 100 penis-sized dicks? And like the
Oh,
obvious.
there's another one actually. I have another one that's kind of similar. Would you
Jack's like,
rather have-
actually, that's my next one.
Jack,
Yeah,
is
it's,
it the
it's
one
what you're thinking.
All
It's
right,
what you're
cool.
thinking. It's this question was posed by Filthy Frank.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It was would you rather your dick be the size of a nipple, or both of your nipples be the size of the average penis?
Not my penis. The average penis.
The average penis, not yours.
I love how we had this. Not yours. No.
That's not that big of a difference. So we need to do the average penis.
Would I rather have the tiniest? I'd rather have the tiniest penis.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
And exactly as Filthy Frank said, you can hide that, but you can't hide these two floppy nipples.
I will make one argument though, that something
What?
just surgery. There's got to be surgery to get them chopped off.
All right, hypothetically, you can't get rid of it, and you have to live with it.
Oh, okay. Well, then always you pick
can't
the penis
can't
si-
change
the,
either of them.
The nipple-sized penis.
I was
every
I was
time.
gonna say that, like that would just give me more motivation to get bottom surgery, because I don't want to live with that. I'd rather just
That's
not
fair.
exist.
I'd rather just be a Ken doll, quite honestly. I've got nothing going on.
I swear
Piss out the
to
butt.
God. Fucking
Why? Why are you extra disgusting today?
I don't know. I feel
I'm
like if you
so
had,
tired.
stupid. Why are you extra this?
I think if you had weird nipples, I think that like you can go in like the Guinness World Book of Records or whatever the fuck, you know?
Like Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Yeah. And like
You
you're-
don't have to justify that side, you know. You can just say that you don't
No,
want
I'm
it.
gonna fight for it. Because
Oh,
if,
no,
I'm
don't
gonna
worry.
explain myself.
if you
I'm
think
gonna
about
fight
it,
for my right to giant nipples.
if you think about it, you're gonna be depressed either way. Because I think your dick is way too small for anything, or you're gonna be made fun of your whole life.
I think well either way, right? You're gonna get made fun of in some way or another.
I mean, unless you just never show anybody.
Yeah, but I think the shame of not even being able to show anybody is probably worse. Because why would you want to show anybody?
I don't
you
know. I think I wouldn't be bothered.
Would you rather have booby-sized butts or butt-sized boobies?
Shut the fuck up.
So would you
Anyways.
rather be the exact same or
Or be Marcus. Would you rather be the exact same or be Marcus?
That's Anthony's next hypothetical.
it feels vaguely racist, so I'm gonna move
I was
on.
gonna make that point. If you said Marcus, or if you said yourself, I'll go, you racist piece of shit.
Would you rather be a
Anyways.
Miss Pac-Man arcade machine or a Street Fighter Pac-Man machine?
Miss
Street
Pac-Man.
Fighter. That was rhetorical.
That was cool.
Anyways, I have another one. Real quick. This one's quick. Would you rather be able to live through any time period and retain all the memories of that? Like you are born, you live out a full life in any time period, and then you die, and you are reborn into a different time period. Like let's say ancient Greece, and then like the 40s. but you have the memories from all of your lives, or visit one place in time, one location, for 6 hours.
And it can be anywhere.
Anywhere in time at all.
And are we invulnerable to like the situation around us, or
Yep,
like
you're just
would we die?
observing.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm gonna say the multiple lives.
Yeah, me too. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of pressure. It's like not an easy thing to do. If any, does the cycle stop in a certain way, or you have to continuously live?
Nope, you continuously live through several time periods.
That changes things then.
Honestly, I think that would be sick. That's way
I
better
also
than
think that would be
immortality.
sick. That's cool
That's
as fuck.
way better than immortality.
Well,
Could ever be.
I don't know. Are you?
Here's the thing. You still will grow up and die with people, that you grow up with, but you're just going to do it again and again. So you just get to live out any life that you wanted to. You could be everyone.
And then you have the knowledge from everything. And
Mm-hmm.
also, it's completely random. It's not chronological.
Wait,
Oh.
is that?
So you grow up, you die, and then you wake back up and you're a fucking toddler and shit.
You're a
Newborn.
You gain consciousness again after you're born.
What is?
Yeah.
What
I
is
would-
You have all.
that-
You
that's
retain
it.
every memory.
God, imagine a fucking toddler being able to just fucking recite shit, just like speak fucking Latin and all that good stuff.
all that good stuff like Latin?
Yeah. So you could have the memories of what happens in, like the Civil War, and then.
What side are you on, though? That's the issue.
You're on whatever side you end up on. I mean, you're still you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not just some random guy. You're still you.
Okay.
Wait, Jack, are you? So it's only limited to humans. You can't like be reborn into a tree or.
No,
or-
what? Well, first of all, why would you be reborn into a thing that
Because-
not actually alive?
Because okay, but
Buddhism.
trees and worms are actually alive,
Trees
and that
are.
and
They
that
don't have
is-
consciousness.
Trees
Yeah,
and worms and bees and the like.
Trees and plants feel pain.
yeah.
It's not consciousness.
okay.
I mean,
And fear.
but they still.
But this is
feel.
idea. This is we're stepping into the idea of reincarnation.
You're a person.
And
You are a
the
person.
okay, because that is a thing in reincarnation. Is you can be.
This
other
isn't
things.
This isn't a religious question. This is just you're a person.
No, I know. I was just wondering because that is a thing. But in that case, if it's just humans, I'd still think on it because.
Really?
Well, just I don't know. The fucking idea of immortality was fucking the best thing as a kid because you're like, I want to live forever because life is awesome, and then I'm living right now, and it's not great. I mean, it's
This isn't as awesome as I thought it was.
Yeah,
I
and
kind of want to die.
maybe if I had the smarts and the wisdom of 1,000 different people, it'd be a little bit more bearable. But then I would have to literally live for. I think I would literally pull like I at some point I'd just pull like 1,000 Groundhog's Days and just like try to die, which would
Just
suck.
kill
yeah.
yourself over and over again.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's true. You wouldn't ever
I
be able
guess.
to kill yourself.
It is an endless.
Although, wait, here's the
part of
thing.
role.
You would just be able, if you hated your life at the time, killing yourself.
Yeah, if you're
would
like, this
literally
is
just
not
be,
going
like,
well.
Yeah.
It's
you
literally a
could just
fresh
kill
restart.
yourself to, load your
It's
save.
great. It's perfect.
What?
I think this hypothetical that I created is really good.
I
think it's
enjoy
good,
it.
too.
I like
I
it.
would,
Yeah.
I would fucking learn so much shit, dude. Like, you have all the time in the world, literally.
I
You could
think
literally
also-
know. You could eventually know every single language.
Okay, if
'Cause
you
you're
if
being
you
born
replace
into all different cultures.
if
You're
you
being
re-
born as multiple different races.
if you
You get
replace
to
this
experience everything. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
every
as you
fucking
talk.
time. If you replace this hypothetical with the opposition not being travel anywhere for 6 hours and just have it flat out immortality, I would never pick immortality ever. Immortality is awful.
overrated.
See, I would only pick immortality if I were able to start at the beginning of time. I wouldn't want to start now and live forever because now sucks. Now's boring.
I would not pick immortality ever. I would hate my life. Because you can't build relationships up. You can't grow up with people. You can't grow old with people, and you just consistently live through watching people die and all that shit. Fuck that. No, thank you. And also, you get bored off your ass. What am I gonna do for fucking 9 millennia?
Yeah.
I think the second option, or rather the first option, should be more enticing because this sounds more like a question like, would you do it, yes or no, rather than would you do this or this.
That's
So
fair.
the other one is you get Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update already right now.
Oh, shit.
The other option, which do you choose?
Oh, no.
Okay, so you're on death's door and you have 2 seconds after you hear this question. You're on death's door and you hear this question. Would you want to start over? And you have 2 seconds to answer yes or no. Would you answer yes or no? If you answered yes, then you are just like Spawn. Hi, my name's Todd McFarlane.
Oh, my God. Just say,
Can we-
you die, it's darkness, and then you see a message. You can now play as Luigi.
Okay, I have a question. I have one last one. It's like just-
this is our last one.
It's just a cute one. Would you rather live in the Adventure Time universe or not? Because
Or this boring, dumb universe.
or live in this universe, but like be better than everybody. I don't know.
So I think it's time for surprise segment.
Okay,
a wonderful
hold
one
on.
to end
Because
on.
what
you
the
guys-
fuck
if
is
you-
that question?
If you guys had to pick a universe to live in other than Earth, what universe would you pick?
Oh, fictional universe?
Yes.
Star
Could be from a
Wars.
video game, could be from a movie, could be
Star
from a
Wars.
TV.
Star Wars.
Actually,
book.
I would pick probably Mass Effect.
What?
It's not at war, but it's Star Wars. If you
Yeah,
just
but
take like
the Star Wars war doesn't really affect most people.
Here's the thing: none of the governments in Star Wars are ever successfully keeping the people happy. However, in Mass Effect,
so I might as well just stay in this universe.
And if you are on Star Wars, then there's a good chance that you will be not just third world, but you'll also be like third universe, maybe like sixth universe removed. Like you could be poor as fuck. You can live in the middle of fucking nowhere and herding sheep, just farming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the odds are that you're not a Jedi.
Precisely.
Yes, exactly.
They are
That's why.
stacked against
that's
you.
why. Yeah. That's why I would say probably.
Or you could be a
different one.
fucking clone. So,
That's true.
Marcus.
All right, I guess I'll just die in this universe then.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get fucked.
Fucking.
That's a.
I don't know. The Adventure Time universe is so dangerous. I feel like I die immediately.
Well, are you being born in there pre or post nuclear war?
Okay, even in the
day
post,
before.
even post, like
The
everything
day
is like,
before.
you're like, whoa, we're in Adventure Time land, and it's just
Yeah, you go to bed and then you don't wake up.
That is a dream. Holy shit! I love
You're
that.
like, wow, Adventure Time land seems a lot like normal world. This is weird.
It's literally the exact same.
Bucket list.
I'd say fucking, I don't know, a more adult version of Pokemon because I want to have sex with.
Oh, yo.
Oh, what?
Pokemon.
Wait. Actually, I'm not. I was on board with you for a little bit.
We're done. We're done with
I was
these,
like,
so
Christian,
Marcus can't
really?
say anything else.
I would go to a Pokemon world, but I would not to have sex with the Pokemon. If that's what you were about to
There's-
say.
There's gotta be some laws against that.
They're animals.
Bestiality.
That would be bestiality.
Not
All right,
bestiality.
let's-
They have the
okay,
same
everybody.
fucking emotions
Okay.
and
Settle
thoughts
down.
as humans.
Settle down,
The
everyone.
dogs feel fear.
Settle down. It's time to talk about the surprise segment.
My world would be Psychonauts, the video game. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's kind of
Good.
cool.
That's
Thank
actually, yeah, that's a good choice. All right. So this week we have what I like to call mixed bag. It's a lot of different posts from multiple subreddits and also the Twitter account Insane People Tweets. So
okay.
I'm gonna tell you where it's from, and I'm gonna read it, and that's really it.
Okay.
Because these are fascinating. I spent maybe like 3 hours at work just looking through these.
Okay.
Our first one is from, of course, r/teenagers on a Reddit, and it just says
terrible.
I had to scroll through a bunch of shit because most of that subreddit. I don't know how you found so many things. Most of that subreddit is just terrible memes.
Yep.
Anyway, this is labeled as a discussion post. It says, "I just made a really good sandwich." A couple things about this. One, sandwich is spelled wrong.
Oh no! How did it spell?
There are 0 comments, so there's no discussion. It's spelled sand and then WHICH.
Oh my gosh.
And also, that's just the title. The actual post says, "Really, I think I could make them for a living. This shit's bussin'." I want to add, there's no photo of the sandwich. This one is also from r/teenagers. It's a giant rolled up pancake. The caption says, "A pancake for those in pain."
Oh, like a weed pancake, like a weed cake.
No, it's just a pancake rolled up into a cylinder.
But can you smoke it?
I don't fucking know.
I would not smoke pancake.
Another post, it's labeled as other. It's just a photo of like a milkshake. It looks like a Denny's. It's just like a milkshake and a water. And the caption just says, "Eating alone."
Fact.
That's also on our such teenagers. And so is this. It's a photo that says, "This is a bucket." And it's a photo of a bucket. And the caption says, "Dear God."
You're just like me, for real, for real.
All right, this next one, funnily enough, I found on r/incel.
Did you find it or did your dog find it? Let's see.
Shut the fuck up!
All right, so this is somebody like commenting on somebody's post. It says, "Hey, I am friend of incel. He is depressed and keeps saying negative things and says it's black pill."
Friend of incel.
Yeah. "I try to tell him that it's not true and he is fine, but he doesn't listen. Do you have any advice? He's actually smart and fine looking. I don't understand him." And the reply says, "You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. When anyone has a problem, they need to realize it and deal with it themselves. I had a similar outlook on life growing up. Only person that changed me was me." Then this person replied and said, "Thank you for the advice. Yeah, it's really frustrating because I like my friend a lot. I just really hope he can snap out of it. Show me your tits, you fucking whore. Hopefully he'll be better soon. I am worried about it."
Just in between.
And this person replied, "Do you have typing Tourette's? Or is this the new tactic?"
It's just an impulse anytime.
Wait, what? So
He said that in one post.
He said that all in one post. All one post, multiple sentences.
What?
is it confirmed that the person before had boobs? Like, what?
No,
I don't
it's
even-
literally.
Or he's
it's
just
coming-
asking anybody.
It's coming from an account with just like some drawn anime profile picture, and it's called Funny Opinion 666.
My opinion, you should show me your boobs right now.
So whether or not it's a male or female, they probably do have boobs.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this is from all the rest of these are from insane people tweets. This one says, "Am I Jasper?" Anyway, it says, "Am I the only person who keeps a freezer for interesting roadkill?"
What the fuck?
And it's a photo
Hold
of what
on.
I assume is a badger, frozen.
I think we can answer his question. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
The answer is
you are.
absolutely yes.
Yes.
Also,
You're a freak.
where do you find the room in your freezer to
Well,
do
they have
that?
an extra freezer. It says they keep a freezer
Oh.
specifically for interesting roadkill.
Okay,
It's
that's
specifically
mega
interesting.
insane.
Yeah. What's the interesting roadkill look like?
What roadkill is interesting and what roadkill is not?
Is this
Exactly.
roadkill you're finding off the side of the street, or is it roadkill that you created?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you've deliberately caused.
He's a collector
anyway.
of interesting roadkill.
Let's not dwell on it too long. It's
Yeah,
simply
Interesting
insane.
it is
roadkill he
simply an
makes his
insane
neighbor
person.
that he murdered.
This one says, when I was a kid, I dropped a pocket knife off a bridge onto a homeless guy.
My God.
What?
Is that it? That's just it, isn't it? I fucking
It's a
hate
photo.
you.
It's a photo of Charlie Brown looking longingly out of a window.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
That's like
what's this
tweeting
kid?
just spit on a Jewish person, and then it's like like one of those emojis that are like hyper realistic faces that look fucking stupid as hell, and it's just him crying.
Yeah.
Which Marcus
Anyway.
tweets every day, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll follow him
This
at
one-
Goon Guy.
This one is a reply to a tweet that says, "Let's wrap up 2020 with a confessions thread. Confess your sins." This person said, "I don't know. Some old guy died in the cabin next door to ours, out in the middle of nowhere, and we stole his bones. My cousin has his femur right now."
Okay.
Also, I want to add, some of these I literally could not get through. Not the ones I
I
didn't
don't
pick them
know.
to read out because they are so disturbing.
What's the most disturbing one?
I
don't know.
couldn't tell you. A lot of them died. This one says, "I can't believe I had a phase as a child where I would send my grandma jump scare videos in hopes of her dying so I can get the will faster."
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
The concept alone of just sending your grandma jump scare videos every day is
Yeah.
really fucked up but funny.
One time-
But with the hopes of dying?
One time I purposely avoided showing my grandmother a jump scare video because I was like, what if she gets a heart attack and dies and then it's my fault?
Exactly.
I dyed my hair recently, and I haven't seen my grandmother since because I didn't want her freaking out and dying because of it, because she might as well.
Fuck. Okay.
That is not a joke. She hates when people dye their hair.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm seeing her this Sunday.
Oh, wow.
These
Anyway.
these
Just
fucking
say your hair
tweets-
changed color overnight.
This one
Yeah,
says,
okay.
"One time I was at this boy's house, and when he left the room, I had this overwhelming urge to start fire. So I set his Stone Roses poster on fire, and I never saw him again." The end.
Was this a Reddit post or?
This
Are
is
you
all.
confessing?
All the rest of
Oh.
these are insane people tweets.
Oh, okay.
These tweets remind me, especially the one where it was like r/teenagers. It's like that one picture of like it's like a Facebook marketplace for like housing, and it says like, I don't know, like 2 beds, 2 baths, apartment, $800 a month, and then instead of like pictures of the house, it's just some black guy crossing his fucking arms and just posing at night, and that's it. That's the only fucking photo.
I'd purchase that.
I would buy the house.
I trust that, yeah.
Okay, this one is so this is the first tweet. The reply is the insane one, I assume. A coup was attempted to overthrow the government and install a dictator as the leader of this country. Then somebody replied and said, "I like you deeply as a friend, and I'm going to choose not to even respond to that. Inflates you, making you big and round."
Pardon?
Do you want me to repeat it? It says,
Don't, please.
"I like you
No.
deeply as a friend, and I'm going to choose not to even respond to that. Asterisk, inflates you and makes you big and round."
All right, now clip that. Now we have that audio clip. Thank you,
Makes you big and
guys.
round.
Anyways, that's it.
Here's Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a real one, very quick fucking lightning round. Would you rather
Alright.
be a robot or a skeleton?
Skeleton.
Robot.
Skeleton alive? Like,
Yeah, like literally how, you know, any
Skeleton?
fantasy anything is like you can still move all your limbs. It's magic the way that you move. There's no physics to it.
I'm just me, but I'm a skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton, that's fucking so cool.
I know, right?
so rad.
I am conflicted. I'd say
skeleton.
I'd say a robot because then that means I'm an AI, which means I could become hyper intelligent and keep
Yeah, you could also,
making
yeah, you
myself
could be
cooler.
modified.
Yeah, I could make myself even more epic.
Yeah, but you're not a spooky skeleton.
Yeah, but I can make myself look like a spooky skeleton.
I think you chose the wrong one.
Like
No,
robot.
I think you made a bad choice.
Let's be
Trust
real.
me, you'll be
Robot,
regretting this decision.
robot has its perks.
When we are all skeletons and you are a robot.
Robot definitely has its perks, but skeleton is cooler.
Yeah. It's
Well,
definitely a better idea to be a robot, but I think it's way funnier to be a skeleton.
I agree.
I have
actually,
to pick
yeah.
the robot though, but my icon. I have to
I
pick
guess.
the robot. I have no option.
No,
Apparently
yeah,
on
I
Discord,
understand.
your icon looks like an alien smoking a joint.
Fair.
Yep.
Marcus, do you
All
have
right.
more? Or
That's it.
No, that's the end of the episode.
all right.
Yeah. Thanks for listening,
All right.
everybody.
All right. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter and our YouTube channel
Cram Jam Pod.
At
Cram-
Cram Jam Pod.
at Cram Jam Pod. Eat some oatmeal.
Yep. Eat some oatmeal. That's our
Feed
new.
your
Wait,
fish.
no, we gotta do our closing, our outro.
I
On
don't.
the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bo 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 bo. See you guys.